And we welcome you inside the Robert J. Collins Arena for another edition, a playoff edition of Jersey Blues basketball here on Brookdale TV. Tonight's matchup featuring the Camden County Cougars at the number 4 seed and the Brookdale Jersey Blues, not only standing at the number 1 seed in Region 19 hoops, but also the number 1 seed in the entire nation and the only team in the entire nation in community college hoops that are undefeated. My name is Dominic Sama. Along with me here is my good friend and arguably the voice of Jersey Blues athletics, Brian Goudsword. Thank you for being here with me, Brian. Now, Brian, I got to ask you a question. Brookdale quite literally is on a steamroll. They average 98 points per game compared to their opponents at 68 points per game. They beat opponents on average by 30 points every single game this year. It's not even a question of they're on a roll. They're on a steamroll this year. And they're on a 40-something game winning streak stemming from last year. My question to you is, how can the Camden County Cougars at the number 4 seed come in and rein in on this everlasting party here in Lincroft?
Well, it's never easy for an opposing team to come here to Lincroft to take on the Jersey Blues, all the accolades that you mentioned, being number 1 in the country, haven't lost all season. But for Camden, you got to follow the blueprint, at least at the start of the game, that Union had in the last round, because Union came out with a burst of energy. Brookdale found themselves down in the early going, and I think it was a bit of a wake-up call for this team who just hasn't faced much adversity all season long. But of course, in typical Brookdale fashion, they were able to turn that game around and turn it into a fairly comfortable win. You mentioned the disparity in their wins this year. All except one win has been by double figures. The one exception, of course, was that double OT classic against Northampton, one that we all will remember for some time. But the bottom line is, when Brookdale is playing here, or really anywhere for that matter, they are the team to beat.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Like I said, number 1 team, not only in Region 19 hoops, but in the entire nation. They also are the defending Region 19 champs from last year. They are the defending national champs, so they're looking to repeat both championships quite literally. And starting lineups for Brookdale: Manny Bell, Kareem Irby, Darnell Askew, Regan Burke, Savon Myers. The typical starters for Brookdale. For Camden County, Tyson Shaw, Demir Hollingsworth, Marty Dunn, Andre Burrell, and Thomas Brown. So we're looking for a huge matchup here. Getting set for tip-off. Officials tonight are Jimmy Carter, Dan Comas, and Sebastian Haley. Darnell Askew and Andre Burrell at the logo, and here we go here in Lincroft for a spot in the Region 19 championship. It's on the line tonight. Winner plays Atlantic Cape or Montgomery. Savon Myers going to the rim, laying it in for Brookdale, opening the scoring lid early.
That's something that they didn't do in the last game, and when they haven't been at their best, it typically has been the first half. If they can get off to a good start, then the opposition is really in for a long night.
Demir Hollingsworth up against Manny Bell. This is Thomas Brown pulling up, no good. Rebound secured by Savon Myers. Takes it down court. Manny Bell going inside, pulling up with a floater. He's got it. Too easy with that floater. And in the early going, Brookdale up 4-0.
These teams met once during the regular season. Brookdale came out on top by a margin of about 20.
Tyson Shaw, the Newcastle native, over to Thomas Brown. He led scoring in the previous game up against Community College of Philadelphia. Savon Myers with that block right there. Regan Burke going up for 3, and he rattles it home.
Brookdale flexing their muscles early. They've been blocking a lot of shots on the defensive end lately. That's been led by Darnell Askew. Here we saw it was Myers turn defense into offense, then get the long 2-pointer from Burke.
Demir Hollingsworth over to Thomas Brown. He scored 16 points up against Community College of Philadelphia. Steps back for 3, and he's got it. Opens the scoring lid for Camden. Now that was pretty.
Now, he called it a 2, it looks like. For the moment, we've got a 6-2 score.
Berg over to Askew, the player of the year in Region 19 hoops. Stolen away by Camden. Tyson Shaw going inside. That is Andre Burrell laying it in and trimming this lead down to 2. There's no doubt we're expecting a competition here in the Jersey Shore.
And you got Paul Chizek, you see there on your screen. Missed the last game. We documented the situation there, but he is back coaching the team tonight.
Bell, no good on the 3. Rebound secured by Marty Dunn. Demir Hollingsworth defended by Myers, and it's going to be a foul. Offensively, it's going to be an off-ball foul on Camden. Andre Burrell, the native out of Willingboro, New Jersey, guilty of the call.
Well, we saw it in the last game against Union. It was a game where neither team really got into a great flow offensively, mainly because of the number of whistles and fouls. And you go back and look at the box score, you'll see that Brookdale shot 58 free throws in that game. Made for a lot of extra time.
Savon Myers at the corner. Lob pass stolen away by Tyson Shaw, the native out of Newcastle, Delaware. Demir Hollingsworth looks to go all the way inside up against Askew. Dipsy-do with the roll. A pretty layup by Hollingsworth.
So we might just see a game of runs here as Brookdale jumped out 6-0, and since Camden has countered with a 6-0 run of their own to square it.
Camden led by Lou Batista in his 12th season with this Camden squad. Manny Bell over to Myers, a baby jumper, no good. Rebound secured by Hollingsworth.
Yeah, Batista in his 12th year here, but overall 43 seasons of coaching in his career. He told me before the game, undecided about his future. He may be hanging it up before long.
Thomas Brown inside, step back with a jumper, air ball. Rebound secured by Myers. Regan Burke looking to go inside. Physical to the rim, no good. Tip back is good by Burke himself.
Nice job by Burke staying with the play. Likes that little swoop move going through the paint. Didn't get the initial shot, but tips in his own miss.
Thomas Brown, the native out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, gives it over to Tyson Shaw. Shaw back over to Brown. Stands at 5'11", the sophomore. Back over to Hollingsworth. Check that, Shaw, and he goes up, no good. And a rebound secured by Myers again. This is Manny Bell going in and laying it in with the right hand. Timeout called by Camden. 10-6, Brookdale on top with 15:27 to go.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I played the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Yadeli Cabrera. I'm from Roselle Catholic. I play guard, and the reason why I chose Brookdale was just seeking opportunity to save money through college.
My name is Kareem Irby. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale men's basketball team. The reason why I chose Brookdale is because it has the best school in New Jersey, and it's better for athletics.
Hello, my name is Jack Zink. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I either play the point guard or shooting guard, and I was led to Brookdale because I like the coaches and coaching staff and the players here.
Coming at you from Robert J. Collins Arena in Lincroft, New Jersey. The Camden County Cougars visiting the Brookdale Jersey Blues in the Region 19 semifinals. Camden at number 4, Brookdale at number 1. As Camden has a possession, this is Thomas Brown giving it back over to Andre Burrell. Stolen away by Kareem Irby, and he's going all the way in with the left hand, putting it in.
Well, Brookdale deadly when they get out on the fast break, and we've seen them become masters of the outlet pass, where they get a rebound on one end, and then typically it's Myers or Askew with a long pass down court. Brookdale has gotten a lot of easy points just that way.
Savon Myers guilty of that last call. A reach-in foul. Native out of Manchester, New Jersey. in Manchester High School, the former Manchester Hawk. Guilty of the call as Camden continues to keep the possession with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Amir Terry, newly checked in for Camden, steps back with a jumper, and he's got it nothing but net. So right away, Amir Terry, having scored 15 points up against Philadelphia in the last game, as Manny Bell with the response from the corner, ring it up.
Yeah, that was just a nice smooth stroke for Bell, who likes that area on the floor, and he can make them with the best of them from behind the arc.
As that's number 20, Andre Burrell getting the roll there, lucky roll as they trim the lead down to 15-10. Expect a big competition here between South Jersey and Central Jersey. Kareem Irby over to Askew, physical to the rim, but tied up, and it's gonna be a foul called on Camden. So Askew will head to the line to shoot for 2. Averages 66% from the free throw line. Fouls on Andre Burrell. That's his second team foul on Camden. And he makes the first. Got a combination of about 55 years worth of coaching on either side, with Paul Chizek, 33 years at the helm for Brookdale. And I repeat, longer than I've been born. On the other side, Lou Abatista, also 40-something years worth of coaching, like you said, Brian, but 12 years with Camden. Part of his time was with Paul VI. I'm sure a lot of basketball fans know that high school here in Jersey, and St. Augustine Prep as well. This is number 22, Ethan Wilkins, going up for the... That's going to be a foul on Brookdale. Paul Chizek and the entire Brookdale team incredulous. Brian, you're smiling there.
Well, I'm smiling because I'm looking at the coach's reaction. It's one that we've so often seen, where he's got his arms up in the air, just in disbelief at the call.
Yeah, it never disappoints the amount of animation that we see from the reactions of Paul Chizek, the longtime head coach of Brookdale, and someone that his legacy, I don't think, will probably ever be matched in Brookdale history.
By the way, he recently inducted into the NJCAA Men's Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame, so we congratulate him on yet another great accomplishment in his career.
Very well deserved. Congratulations to Coach Chizek on that esteemed award, as Ethan Wilkins went 1 of 2 at the free throw line. And we go back to Brookdale basketball. Regan Burke at the top of the key. Philip Burr is newly checked in out of Cleveland, Ohio. This is Manny Bell pulling up with a jumper, no good. Rebound secured by Amir Terry. Amir Terry grabbed 5 rebounds against Philadelphia in their last showing. Ethan Wilkins over to Thomas Brown. Demir Hollingsworth up at the wing against Manny Bell. Double teamed by Bell and Bird. As Amir Terry looks to go to the rim. Off the mark, no good. Fight for the ball. It's gonna be out of bounds, and the ball staying with the Camden County Cougars. Set to inbound is Demir Hollingsworth, the native out of Wilmington, Delaware. Ethan Wilkins out of Milford, Delaware. And this is Hollingsworth pulling up, falling back, no good. Checked in now is David Galashvili, the Hungarian native. He got fouled by Brookdale. Looks like Kareem Irby is guilty of the call. As Thomas Brown up to the baseline, defended by Bell. And the basket, no good by Amir Terry. Rebound by Askew. And here comes Irby at full speed. Slows it down, backs it up to the three-point line, puts it up, blocked away by Ethan Wilkins. That was a nice block there by Wilkins. and the ball secured by David Galashvili. And it's stolen away again by Brookdale. Askew puts it up, no good. Recovery by Manny Bell.
And it looks like there was a whistle after the basket. I thought maybe a chance at a three-point play, unless they called it on Brookdale, and this is going to be interesting.
Something like that. Looks maybe like a player shaken up. That's Demir Hollingsworth. And Tyson Shaw checking in. Actually, it looks like Thomas Brown shaken up. Leader of scoring for this Camden squad is Demir Hollingsworth himself. He brings it up. And he'll bring it over the timeline. Defended at the point by Manny Bell. Hollingsworth at the wing, over to Amir Terry. Terry up against Irby. Tyson Shaw averages 11.4 a game, swings it back over. Fight for the ball. Ethan Wilkins falls on it. It looks like it's going to be a held ball. Officials will decide the possession. Seems like Camden will remain with the possession with 1 second left on the shot clock.
You got to catch and shoot quickly.
It looks like there's going to be barely a second left. Manny Bell up in the air and ball tapped around. It's a shot clock violation and the possession will go back to the Jersey Blues, but that's expected, Brian. 1 second on the shot clock. You need a miracle to get that ball
at the very
off.
least have to get the ball in cleanly to get a look at the basket. Brookdale defended it well, didn't allow any shot attempt.
Philip Bird loses the ball. Stolen by Camden. Amir Terry looking to go all the way. No good. Recovery by Demir Hollingsworth. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Hollingsworth has been one of the constants in the Camden lineup this season. They've only had 2 players average double-figure scoring. It's not a lot, but they've still found a way to be competitive.
Irby, long three, a short rebound by Tyson Shaw. Hollingsworth, the freshman out of Wilmington, Delaware. Gives it over, and now Tyson Shaw. And it looks like a foul called on Brookdale. Philip Bird guilty of that call. It's an off-ball defensive foul on Brookdale. Brookdale currently at 3 fouls on the game, or in the half, should I say. Only up by 6.
It's basically been a tied score since Brookdale jumped out to the 6-0 lead.
Yeah, 19-13. And I mean, we've discussed this many times, Brian. This Brookdale team is a second half squad, so maybe we'll expect more from them in the second half unless Camden starts to suppress them and shocks this community college basketball world. Tyson Shaw set to inbound. And this is Christian Barksdale. He's newly checked in out of Newcastle, Delaware. The 6'1" freshman, averages 6.9 points per game. Back over to Hollingsworth. He had 15 points, 8 assists against Philadelphia. Tyson Shaw, turnaround jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Burke secures it. Touchdown pass over to Manny Bell, and Adam Kukai running the point as he's newly checked in. Jumper by Askew, no good. Askew with his own rebound, loses the handle, and taken by Barksdale. It's going to be a held ball. And Jersey Blues, once again, will get back the possession. 17 seconds left on the shot clock for Brookdale. Adam Kukai, the native out of Staten Island, New York. Inbounding over to Manny Bell. Back over to Kukai at the corner. Manny Bell at the top of the key. This is Bird at the wing, no good. Askew, the rebound and the finish.
Yeah, Brookdale in the win over Union, they manhandled the opposition on the offensive glass. That's something that, if they create that many second and third chance opportunities, makes them all the more difficult to beat.
Demir Hollingsworth defended by Bell. Tyson Shaw defended by Burke. Hollingsworth back over to Barksdale. Barksdale at the corner defended by Kukai. Barksdale is trapped. He'll put it up and no good. Didn't get the shot off in time. It's going to be a shot clock violation. And Brookdale takes it back.
Yeah, that was just a well-defensed possession there for Brookdale, led by Kukai, who just did his job standing his ground, not allowing any dribble penetration and forcing a difficult fadeaway shot and a shot clock violation as a result.
Idris Muhammad is the newly checked-in player for Camden, as Philip Bird at the baseline is good, and that's a 10-point lead for the Brookdale Jersey Blues, 23-13 with 9:14 left in the first half of play.
My name is Nick Memley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a guard for Brookdale, and I came to Brookdale to continue my athletic and academic career.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I played the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Jardeli Cabrera. I'm from Brookdale Catholic. I play guard, and the reason why I chose Brookdale was just seeking an opportunity to save money through college.
My name is Kareem Murby. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale men's basketball team. The reason why I chose Brookdale is because it has the best school in New Jersey, and it's better for athletics.
Hello, my name is Jack Zink. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I either play the point guard or shooting guard, and I was led to Brookdale because...
Welcome back to the Robert J. Collins Arena here in beautiful Monmouth County, New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore in the Region 19 semifinals between Camden County and Brookdale Community College. Camden with the possession. That's Tyson Shaw over to Thomas Brown. Sincere Robinson, and now Thomas Brown, the 3-ball, and he banks it home. Great rotation all around.
That's one of those where I'm not sure that he was looking to go off the glass, but sometimes better to be lucky than good, as Brown discovers.
Regan Burke, cross-court pass over to Bell, and he responds, nothing but net.
Very good response there. Good recognition on the cross-court pass, finding an open Bell who drills his second three-pointer.
Tyson Shaw, another cross-court pass. I'm telling you, these cross-court passes are risky, but that small pass was easily stolen away by Philip Bird. Total contradiction there, as that is number 23 out of Kukai laying it in for Brookdale. 28-16, the Jersey Blues over the Camden County Cougars with 8 minutes to go in this first half of play. And this is Thomas Brown, another 3-ball off the mark. Rebound by Amir. Check that, that's Idris Muhammad, and he throws it away.
Yeah, well, Muhammad maybe thought he had a teammate, but the closest one who was there was the referee, so there was no Camden Cougar in the area. Turnover.
So players on the floor: Burke, Kukai, Askew, Bird, and Bell for Brookdale. Kukai over to Burke. Back to Kukai. Kukai goes inside, gives it back to Bell. He's got a couple threes on the day. Bird, physical to the rim. That's typical. Fly, Bird, fly. As Camden County takes back the possession, Christian Barksdale over to Ethan Wilkins. A lot of great passing by Camden. Great rotation all around as Thomas Brown physical to the rim.
Yeah, Thomas Brown giving a little bit of a spark. He had the bank-in three, and that time taking it aggressively to the basket.
And Askew almost got stolen away there, but could be called a held ball, possession of Camden. So either way, Camden's in the plus in that sequence there. We got Sincere Robinson on the court for Camden, as well as Marty Dunn, Thomas Brown, Demir Hollingsworth, and Ethan Wilkins. Demir Hollingsworth leads scoring. He's running the point currently for the Cougars. He pulls up with the baby jumper way short. Burke the rebound. Kukai going full speed to the rim, defended by Wilkins, and he lays it in with contact.
Yeah, Kukai giving them a nice lift off the bench, just as he did in the last game, and now he's got a steal.
And Burke going all the way to the rim, laying it in. Another timeout called by Coach Batista, the 12-year man who has coached out of Paul VI and St. Augustine, the St. Augustine Prep. So we're going to take a quick step back here on Brookdale TV. We got 6:26 to go in the first half of play.
Hi, my name is Adam Kukai. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I play point guard for Brookdale, and I chose Brookdale because I like the arena.
What's up, y'all? This is Philip Bird. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I played the 3 and the 4 for Brookdale. The reason I chose Brookdale is because first of all, I had nowhere else to go. And talking to Cheese, he had faith in me, trusting me that I could come and make something happen at this program. That's why I chose Brookdale.
My name is Bruce Gooden. I'm from Long Branch, New Jersey. I play guard at Brookdale, and the reason why I chose Brookdale is for the basketball and how they win.
My name is Regan Berg. I'm from Manhattan, New York. I'm a shooting guard, and I chose Brookdale because I thought it'd be good for my development as a basketball player.
My name is Latrell Thompson. I'm from Staten Island, New York. My position on this team, I'm a combo guard. The reason I chose Brookdale is because the culture, the coaching staff, and just the staff in general. You know, it's a great atmosphere, and I feel like who wouldn't want to come here, you know? It's a great school.
Welcome back to the Robert J. Collins Arena, where the Camden County Cougars are taking on the Jersey Blues for a spot in the Region 19 championship. Brookdale, the defending Region 19 champions of 2023. As Demir Hollingsworth at the top of the key, Brookdale setting up in a 2-3 zone. Hollingsworth back over to Brown and back to Hollingsworth. Christian Barksdale over to Marty Dunn inside, puts it up, no good. And here comes Brookdale. Manny Bell going all the way to the rim by himself, no good. Philip Bird getting the bucket and the recovery. And just like that, the Brookdale Jersey Blues are up 18 over the Camden County Cougars. And a foul called on the Brookdale Jersey Blues. That looks like Philip Bird guilty of that call.
Well, the negative for Bird is the 2 personal fouls, but on the offensive end, he's chipped in with 6 points coming off the bench.
2 check-ins for Camden. Elias Schellenberg, the native out of Montevideo, Hungary, and David Galashvili out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thomas Brown getting that pass, that inbound, as Demir Hollingsworth turns around with a jumper, no good. David Galashvili was out of bounds, so Brookdale will take back the possession.
Jersey Blues possession.
Also on the floor for Brookdale, Bruce Gooding getting some first half minutes. We haven't seen him in quite a few games.
Native out of Long Branch, New Jersey, the 6'2" freshman averages 3.2 points per game. As Adam Kukai at the point gives it over to Regan Burke, over to Askew, wide open inside, no good. I don't think he's gotten many buckets early tonight. That's a surprise to all of us after being awarded the Region 19 Player of the Year. As Adam Kukai getting the steal there, and over to Askew, and with a lot of pressure, gets the bucket. And Brookdale now officially with a 20-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, and sometimes it feels like it happens so fast with Brookdale, where you just look up after a few minutes and suddenly the lead is 20.
Elias Schellenberg, no good on the 3-ball. As Regan Burke looks to take it all the way inside, physical to the rim, but stolen away. He's looking for a call. Camden on the other end, that's Elias Schellenberg putting it up, and it's gonna be a foul called Looks like it's either going to be on, oh, check that. That is a traveling call on Camden. Sorry, I missed that one. So Brookdale Jersey Blues take back the possession. Stupid mistake there by Camden as Bruce Gooding gives it over to Askew. Nice look inside, but no good. Wilkins with the rebound. This is Demir Hollingsworth, kicks over to Schellenberg, over to Wilkins. And Wilkins lobs it up, but Kukai with the steal. Gets back up, gives it over to Manny Bell. He puts it up, but a foul called as he's hacked in. Gets put to the floor, but he heads to the line for 2 shots.
And Bell a little shaken up as it takes him an extra moment, and now Bruce Gooding is there to assist him to his feet as he'll shoot free throws for the first time tonight.
So Manny Bell heading to the line for 2. Bell averages 75% from the free throw line. He connects with the first. Andre Burrell checking in for the Camden County Cougars. As Bell heading back to the free throw line for 1 more, and he'll get it. 40-18, the Brookdale Jersey Blues now over the Cougars of Camden County. Camden currently on a cold streak. Demir Hollingsworth stolen away again by Bruce Gooding. Talk about getting some cookies here in Lincroft. Adam Kukai at the top of the key at the logo. Askew over to Irby. Kukai back to Bell. He's at the corner. Askew kicks it to Kukai. You got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it to Askew and lays it in. Count it, and a foul.
Nice job there by Brookdale. Shot clock was winding down. Didn't look like they had much going, and then Kukai, they attack to the basket, dumping it off for Askew and a chance to add 1 more.
So Darnell Askew, the Region 19 Player of the Year in 2023 to 24 season. Heads to the rim for 1.
Yeah, that's a big honor for Darnell. Only 1 player in all the region gets named the Player of the Year. Of course, Askew just celebrating a birthday on Tuesday, so we send happy belated.
Camden back with the possession. That's Barksdale over to Schellenberg. He loses it. Fight for the ball. Bodies on the floor, and Kukai ends up with it. Looks to go full speed to the rim. Puts it up. No good. Bell the rebound and the layup. An all-out assault by the Brookdale Jersey Blues in this game. Christian Barksdale over to Amir Terry. And this is David Galashvili putting it up, no good. Andre Burrell stopping the bleeding for the Cougars. Adam Kukai defended by Christian Barksdale. Askew over to Bell, thought about it, 3, steps back for 3, no good. Rebound by Elias Schellenberg. Here's Barksdale back over to Schellenberg. Schellenberg defended by Kukai. Schellenberg over to Barksdale. Elias Schellenberg kicks it to Terry. Terry thought about a shot, and Schellenberg, too strong of a pass, and into the hands of Bell. Now Irby at the point. Irby looks to go inside. Looking for somebody, gives it to Askew, and he puts it up. The jumper rattles it home from the free throw line.
That's a high percentage shot. I mean, there's even more higher percentage shots for Askew because he normally scores on layups or dunks, but he can shoot from about 10 feet away.
Amir Terry, the nice baseline floater. Trims the Brookdale lead down to 25. Kareem Irby at the point, defended by Barksdale. Irby over to Bell. Bruce Gooding, the baby jumper, and he rattles it home. 27-point lead, and we're closing in on a minute left remaining in the first half of play. And Camden down by 27. Andre Burrell looking to go inside, stolen away by Askew. And Brookdale thinking about a 50-piece here. As count the basket and the foul, that's Adam Kukai. Hacked to the rim, but doesn't matter as he lays it in. Fantastic move by Adam Kukai.
Yeah, they got the 50-piece, which puts them on a pace to go over the 100-point mark. Of course, a lot of games still to go, but they've done that 5 straight games over 100 points. It just feels like this team cannot be stopped offensively.
Kukai, the Staten Island native, former Tottenville Ranger, gets the bucket to go, gets the free throw to go. 52-22, Brookdale on top, a solid 30-point lead. Amir Terry over to Barksdale. Christian Barksdale over to Burrell. This is Amir Terry, step back Jay off the mark. And a ball stolen away by Jack Zinkin. Jack Zink newly checked in for the Jersey Blues. As Kareem Irby takes it over the timeline, shot clock off. They have an opportunity for one shot here. 10 seconds remaining. Kareem Irby going inside, physical to the rim, puts it up, no good. Andre Burrell the rebound. And ball tipped over, 0.1 seconds remaining. Basically means that the second that somebody gets a hold of the ball, this half will be over. So 52-22, Brookdale dominating over the Camden County Cougars. And Brian, I'm sorry, I thought this was going to be a competition before. It was like 23-13, 19-13, and all of a sudden Brookdale went on quite literally a 33-9 run to finish the first half of play over the Camden County Cougars.
Yeah, some quick mental math there. I like it. But yeah, this team, we talk often about them being a second half team. Well, when they come out and explode in the first half and build up a 30-point lead, it just feels like they're not going to be able to be caught. And Camden is a bit challenged on the offensive end. You know, they kind of rely on their defense holding down the other team and scoring, but they haven't been able to do it. Brookdale's playing their game and look like they're on their way to roll again.
So we're going to be right back in 15 minutes. We'll be right back here on Brookdale TV with the second half of basketball. Right off the wing, and he trims the Brookdale lead down to 28. Brookdale with the possession, Manny Bell over to Savon Myers. He's been unseasonably quiet, but not for long as he makes that baseline Jay to go.
Yeah, he has been quiet, but maybe that'll get him going. It would just be another weapon that Brookdale has, that shooting ability of Myers. It sometimes goes unnoticed, but he's got good range on his shot.
Not only that, but he is very physical and stands at 6'5". As on the other side, Camden, that is Tyson Shaw, swatted away by Askew. Tyson Shaw recovering and laying it in once again on the second attempt.
I believe that's the first block that Askew has had in this game after having something like a half a dozen in the game here on Tuesday night.
There's Askew putting it up, but no good. Foul called on Tyson Shaw. So Darnell Askew, the native out of Brooklyn, New York, graduated from Curtis High School, the former Curtis High School Warrior, at the line for two. He'll make the first. 66% from the free throw line, as he'll go for the second to make this once again a 30-point lead. Makes the second. Winner of this game, Brian, goes to the Region 19 championship against either Montgomery or Atlantic Cape. That game similarly ongoing, but Montgomery has the edge at halftime, 43-40 over Atlantic Cape. Number 2 over number 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of details still to get sorted out as far as where and when that game would be played in the region championship. thinking it could be here on Sunday, but it's also possible that it's a neutral site on Saturday, so we gotta wait and find out those particulars.
So stay up to date on BrookdaleAthletics.com as Camden once again with the possession and counting on a foul for Tyson Shaw, the native out of Newcastle, Delaware. That is everything that Brookdale did not need in the past minute.
You get the sense that if Camden's going to get back into this game, Tyson Shaw is going to have to be one of the lead guys in making that mission possible, being one of their leading scorers throughout this season.
11.4 points per game to be exact. Averages 63% from the free throw line, makes that one to go. Got 13 points in the last game against the Community College of Philadelphia in the 85-72 quarterfinal win at home. 56-31, the Brookdale Jersey Blues on top. Paul Chizek calling timeout. So we'll take a step back real quick here on BTV, but don't go anywhere.
My name is Nick Memley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a guard for Brookdale, and I came to Brookdale to continue my athletic and academic career.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I play the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Yardeli Cabrera. I'm from Brookdale Catholic. I play guard, and the reason why I chose Brookdale was just seeking opportunity to save money through college.
My name is Kareem Irby. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale men's basketball team. The reason why I chose Brookdale is because it has the best school in New Jersey, and it's better for athletics.
Hello, my name is Jack Zink. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I either play the point guard or shooting guard, and I was led to Brookdale because I like the coaches and coaching staff and the players here.
I'm Darnell Askew. I'm the 5 for Brookdale. I'm from Staten Island, New York.
Welcome back to Robert J. Collins Arena. Brookdale now with a 25-point advantage over the Camden County Cougars. Dominic Saba, Brian Goutsworth here with you, along with the entire Brookdale TV crew behind the cameras in the control room. Specifically, a shout out to director Antonio Bejarano. Fantastic job in the control room. And thank you, Antonio, for all your help, as well as Sergey. As Brookdale with the possession. Manny Bell with the 3 ball. No good. Rebound secured by Tyson Shaw. Amir Terry with the possession over to Tyson Shaw. Looks to go inside, puts it up, and no good. Rebound secured by Shaw himself. Puts it up again, no good. Askew with the pressure. Here's Kareem Irby, full speed over the timeline. Takes it back around. Tyson Shaw physical with Irby as Savon Myers on the other side, making it from the wing for 3.
And just a nice stroke by Myers. We mentioned he might be getting that jumper going. He had made a long 2 earlier in the half, that time extending the range and extending the Brookdale lead.
Tyson Shaw thought about a 3, but looks to go inside, falls over. This is Sincere Robinson from downtown, no good. And the foul is going to be called. Looks like it's going to be called on Camden, on Tyson Shaw.
Foul number 2 of Camden, Tyson Shaw, second first foul, and second on the half. Brookdale possession.
So Brookdale will take back the possession. 28-point lead. Jersey Blues over the Camden County Cougars. Kareem Irby with the possession, defended by Tyson Shaw. Savon Myers tied up with Amir Terry, and Terry's going to be called. 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
Number 1, Amir Terry, first personal foul, team's 3rd. Fouls on the floor.
16:04 to go in the second half of play. Brookdale continuing with a massive advantage over the Cougars. Savon Myers with the ball over to Burke. And the ball stolen away by Amir Terry. This is Thomas Brown looking to go inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound secured by Myers and gets poked away, but Irby recovers for Brookdale. Manny Bell going to go inside. He puts it up. Count the basket and the foul for Manny Bell.
Manny Bell had a standout first half, leading the way, leading all scorers with 16 points. And now he adds to that total here in the second half with a chance at a three-point play.
Chance to make it 19 and counting for Manny Bell. So he'll make the free throw to go. 62-31, Brookdale with their biggest lead of tonight. And it seems like it's gonna continue to count up from here. Tyson Shaw over to Amir Terry. Tyson Shaw at the point. Thomas Brown back to Shaw. Shaw over to Brown. Brown for three, no good. Rebound by Terry, almost got poked away, swatted by Askew. And Savon Myers poked away. Amir Terry gives it back over. That's Sincere Robinson, and he's got it.
And Askew doing all he could there on the defensive end, but it's asking a lot of him to defend two players at once, and eventually Camden able to cash 2 points.
Yeah, a lot of contact during that play. As Savon Myers fakes out Terry, goes inside, puts it up, count the basket and the foul. One more time for the Jersey Blues.
Myers, he's got the full repertoire. Not only can he shoot it, but he can go to the basket with power, finish with the best of them. He's just been an all-around player, guy who has filled up the box score this season.
One shot.
Savon Myers stands at 6'6" from Manchester, New Jersey. Scores 16 points per game. Got 18 points and 10 rebounds. Good for a double-double in their last showing against the Union County Owls in their 101-85 quarterfinal victory. Demir Hollingsworth over to Thomas Brown, and another steal by Brookdale. This is Kareem Irby, 2-on-1, and Regan Burke laying it in for the Jersey Blues.
Regan Burke on the ball game.
66-33, a 33-point lead for Brookdale, quite literally doubling what Camden currently has on the scoreboard. Easy jumper by Demir Hollingsworth trims the lead down to 31, 66-35. Regan Burke looking to go inside, step back Jay, good!
Yeah, this is a Camden team, you know, they're very young. The vast majority of their players are freshmen. They've got only 4 sophomores out of all their rosters, so it's a tough spot. You know, they've gotten a lot out of this season. Askew flexing his muscle once again, but it's tough when you've got that level of inexperience playing a team like Brookdale.
And thank goodness for the athletic trainer throwing back in the basketball. It looks like everybody was too lazy to go get it as it rolled very far out of bounds with that thwarted swat by Askew. Cross-court pass over to Sincere Robinson. He goes inside, and that's good.
Sincere Robinson on the basket.
So Camden County trimming the lead once again. Kareem Irby at the top of the key. Defended by Sincere Robinson. Irby going full speed and poked away. Foul called. It's going to be on Demir Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth guilty of the call. He leads scoring for this squad, but we haven't seen much of him in the second half of play.
Also number 4, Christian Marksdale.
Brookdale set to inbound. That's Kareem Irby under the basket. Once again, Brookdale, the only undefeated team in community college basketball hoops. Savon Myers, no good with the jumper. Ball poked away and taken by Wilkins. And here's Thomas Brown. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good.
Brown showed off a nice offensive game, but he just hasn't had enough help from the supporting cast. And thus, the deficit or the lead for Brookdale is what it is.
Darnell Askew inside the paint, no good. There's gonna be a foul called on Kareem Irby.
Only the second team foul on Brookdale in the half, so 7 minutes in, they've done well to not give Camden any extra attempts at the line.
Cougar possession.
68-39, Jersey Blues on top, on the verge of going to their third straight, or making their third straight appearance in the Region 19 Championship. As Christian Barksdale fakes one, puts up a three, no good. And fight for the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Camden, as heard on the public address system, will retain possession. Shout out to the public address announcer for Brookdale, Rob Halsey. Always doing a fantastic job for Brookdale Athletics. An offensive foul called on Camden.
Player control foul against Camden.
And it's on number 13, David Galashvili.
First personal foul, team 7.
12:43 to go in this game. Brookdale still on top of the Cougars, 68-39. So a 29-point lead. Paul Chisak barking out play calls for the Jersey Blues as Adam Kukai takes over the timeline. Savon Myers thinking about a three up against David Galashvili. Savon Myers physical to the rim, no good. And the ball gets stuck between the bucket and the backboard, so as all basketball fans and rules analysts know, every time that happens, the other team, the defending team, will gain the possession. 12:20 left in the Region 19 semifinals. Camden County Cougars trailing the Jersey Blues by 29. And falling over is Tyson Shaw, another steal by Brookdale. That's Adam Kukai throwing it away. Savon Myers over to Manny Bell, puts it up amid all the traffic. Foul called, and it's gonna be on Christian Barksdale.
Yeah, there was indeed a lot of traffic, kind of helter-skelter basketball there as Brookdale able to scoop it up with Savon Myers, find Bell underneath, and he looks to add to his scoring total from the line.
Manny Bell scored 21 points in the last showing against Union at home 2 days ago. If any of you folks have viewed that game, you know what voice was announcing. Our own Brian Goudsward. As Bell goes 1 of 2, or 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Native out of Newark, New Jersey. Alumnus from American History High School. As Camden has the possession back. That is Amir Terry going inside, kicking back out to Christian Barksdale. Nice pass over to Andre Burrell, but Burrell can't handle it as Brookdale takes back the possession. Manny Bell over to Myers. Regan Burke has been making some noise tonight. Askew has been making a little less noise than usual, but he'll head to the rim for 2. Or head to the line.
A mismatch there on the low block with Askew against Ethan Wilkins, who just isn't going to be able to hold up against Darnell and picks up the foul.
Askew, the sophomore out of Brooklyn, New York, alumnus from Curtis High School, makes the first to go. Averages 66% from the free throw line. He recorded a 26-point, 10-rebound, 5-block showing against Union. Similarly, 2 days ago, led all scorers in that game as Savon Myers getting the rebound and the bucket to go for Brookdale. On the other side, Ethan Wilkins going up, hacked and fouled. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and this second half has really been about Savon Myers after a quiet first half. Jersey Blues kind of leaning on Manny Bell earlier on in the game, but Myers, the one who has erupted here this half.
As Wilkins makes the first. Philip Bird checking in for the Jersey Blues. Ethan Wilkins, the native out of Milford, Delaware, averages 53% from the free throw line. The 6'5" freshman misses the second as Brookdale gets back the ball. 73-40, Brookdale with a 33-point lead. And speaking of 33, Savon Myers with the possession. Adam Kukai defended by Terry. Kukai over to Bell. Bell to Bird, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Christian Barksdale. Barksdale defended by Myers, and he's called for steps. Terrible mistake by Barksdale, especially when you're down, you're with your team by 33.
Right, that's the issue, is to have any chance, you got to execute flawlessly, and when you just give away the ball on unforced mistakes like that, it just makes your chances closer to zero.
Latrell Thompson with the possession, newly checked in for the Jersey Blues out of Staten Island, New York. He is the third New York native on this team. As Manny Bell puts up the long three ball, no good. And a tip back by Myers. Smart move by Savon Myers for Brookdale to get back the possession. Latrell Thompson over to Kukai. Thompson at the point. Kukai to Bird. Myers physical to the rim again with the bucket.
That was close to being an and one opportunity, drawing some contact there on that short shot from in the paint.
Amir Terry over to Tyson Shaw. Barksdale, Shaw, Terry. Back to Barksdale, Shaw going inside, physical to the rim, no good. And a rebound by Manny Bell. Latrell Thompson, long pass over to Kukai. Back over to fellow Staten Island native Thompson. Savon Myers, back over to Bell. Bell to Bird, the Cleveland native, puts it up, count the basket and the foul for Philip Bird. And he'll head to the line for one more. Native out of Cleveland, Ohio, a 6'4" freshman, alumnus from East Technical High School. So Philip Bird, the one player on this Brookdale squad that is not from the New York, New Jersey area, misses the free throw to go. 77-40, Brookdale now holding a 37-point lead over Camden. Tough pass from Sincere Robinson, almost lost it. As Andre Burrell gets fouled going up to the rim, he's going to be called on the floor.
It just kind of feels like it's the same story. I mean, how many games have we done this year with Brookdale where we see scores like this? They're up by 30 and 40 points. It's just been that kind of year. Just have not slipped up at all.
Marty Dunn over to Burrell, and he gets it. You're not wrong about that, Brian. It's just been nothing but blowout upon blowout here at home. This arena, really a tough place to play for any visiting team. Savon Myers secures the possession. Ball stolen away by Andre Burrell, and again stolen away by Myers, and it ends up in the hands of Kukai, who misses the three ball, and Myers recovering for two. A foul called on Brookdale. Looks like Kukai is guilty of that one. But going back to what you said, Brian, just nothing but blowout after blowout. How many 100-plus point victories have we seen on the Jersey Blues side?
Yeah,
At least like 13.
They've scored those big point totals. I mean, we mentioned it's 5 straight games that they've scored 100 and could be on their way to making it 6 straight tonight. With plenty of time to add to this 81 points. It's just the beat goes on.
You saw Q-Kai making it look too easy for the Jersey Blues on that one, as Sincere Robinson pulls up with the baby jumper. That's good. 81-44. Brookdale holding this lead and all but guaranteed at this point a spot in the Region 19 championship. Adam Q-Kai avoiding a traveling call there. Latrell Thompson poked away, but foul called on Camden.
And they're in the penalty with 10 fouls already.
My goodness, that does not help whatsoever. Demir Hollingsworth set to check in for Camden, as well as number 13, David Galashvili and Thomas Brown. Latrell Thompson missing the first. Jack Zink checking in for the Jersey Blues. But no matter what the score is, I mean, you got to give credit to where credit is due to Camden. The head coach that you just saw there, Lou Abatista, very decorated career, 40-plus years worth of coaching in basketball, and very admired among coaches all over the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, you mentioned very long career, over 40 years at the high school and college levels combined, and it's done a great job here with this program. They're routinely a winning team, get to the region tournament, so you got to give him a lot of credit, especially in a year where he's faced some of his own adversity, battling COVID-19 on a couple occasions that's cost him 4 games.
Demir Hollingsworth getting that bucket to go. 82-46. Now Brookdale all but guaranteed a victory. My goodness, what a lead over the Camden County Cougars, as we'll take a quick step back here and come back with more basketball. 7:05 left in this game here on Brookdale TV.
Hi, I'm Nick Williams. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey, and I played a 2 and a 3 at Brookdale Community College for, just like that.
My name is Manuel Bell, but they call me Manny. I'm from North New Jersey, and I played a 2 or 3 for Brookdale basketball.
Hi, my name is Adam Kukai. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I play point guard for Brookdale, and I chose Brookdale because I like the arena.
What's up, y'all? This is Phillip Bird. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I played a 3 and a 4 for Brookdale. The reason I chose Brookdale is because first of all, I had nowhere else to go. And talking to Cheese, he had faith in me, trusting me that I can come and make something happen at this program. That's why I chose Brookdale.
My name is Bruce Gooden. I'm from Long Branch, New Jersey. I play guard at Brookdale. And the reason why I chose Brookdale is for the basketball and how they win.
Welcome back to the Region 19 semifinal matchup. The Brookdale Jersey Blues all over the Camden County Cougars at home here in Lincroft, 82-46. I'm Dominic Sama. That's Brian Gausward. He's here with me. Glad to be with you here on Brookdale TV. But once again, the Jersey Blues just continuing on the steamroll that they've been on all season long, Brian.
Yeah, it just continues to be a full team effort. There's Bird on the latest basket, but they've just got so many weapons. You know, it can be Manny Bell for a stretch, it can be Savon Myers for a stretch. Just so many guys who can beat you on a game-in, game-out basis, and other teams just don't have enough to match up.
Laying good by David Galashvili as Camden trims down this enormous Brookdale lead. Update from the other semifinal game between Montgomery and Atlantic Cape. Montgomery with the advantage, 64-54. They've got similar amount of time left as we do here in Lincroft. They've got 6:40 left in their game. But like I said, the number 2 seed Montgomery County Mustangs with a 10-point advantage. Brookdale with almost a 40 36-point advantage, a 36-point advantage over Camden. So Brian, let me ask you something. Think about the possibility of a 2-versus-1 matchup between Montgomery and Brookdale. How huge would that be?
Well, it definitely would be just from the basketball perspective alone, but then you add in all the extra layers. The fact that the teams were scheduled to play last game of the season and unforeseen circumstances arose. They never ended up playing the game. So you add that storyline to a potential matchup between those two, and it really has all the ingredients of being a great matchup.
No doubt about that. Montgomery is currently number 5 in the entire nation in terms of junior college hoops. They are the only junior college other than the Brookdale Jersey Blues to be nationally ranked. So in a hypothetical, as of right now, very likely that would be a highly, highly anticipated matchup between the two teams, and I would be very excited to see that unfold, whether it's here or at a neutral site. That is to be determined, so we suggest anybody who wants to watch that this coming weekend, please keep a watch out, or please keep a lookout of either region19.org or brookdaleathletics.com as Camden takes back the possession, and Andre Burrell laying it in easily for the Cougars. And finally, the Cougars are at a 50-piece. Kareem Kelsey's newly checked in for the Jersey Blues. Gives it over to that's Latrell Thompson. Savon Myers over to Jack Zink. Zink swatted away, but Zink recovers back the possession. Tyson Shaw called for the foul.
And you'd like to see Zink get some more minutes. You know about his shooting ability. This is a team that doesn't excel with three-point shooting. Zink, the one guy who can beat you from behind the arc, and that can be a big weapon in big games.
Yeah, fantastic job all around by Jack Zink this season, being one of the best outside shooters, if not the best, on this Brookdale squad. Zink averages 48% on the year from the free throw line, misses the first. He averages 43% from the field and 39% from three-point range. So just collectively, that even though it looks like a similar percentage, it is better looking at it in the lens of throughout the game. As Elias Schellenberg with the possession for Camden. Poked away by Brookdale. Jack Zink with the possession. Bruce Gooding over to Latrell Thompson. He puts it up. Count the basket and the foul for Latrell Thompson.
Well, I mentioned everybody contributing, and now you get Latrell Thompson in on the act with a three-point play possibility as the lead works its way up near the 40-point margin.
So Andre Burrell, the native out of Willingboro, New Jersey, the 6'6" sophomore from Willingboro, he fouls out of the game with 5. Latrell Thompson at the line for 1. And he misses it off the back iron. Over the back foul called. Check that, a lane violation called on Savon Myers. Check that, that's gonna be on Camden County. So Thompson at the free throw line. Misses it again. Savon Myers, the reverse layup is good. What a circus shot by Myers.
You took the words out of my mouth there. That's exactly what I was going to call it, a circus shot on the reverse from a tough angle. Myers making it look easy.
Sincere Robinson with the bucket there out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The 6'2" sophomore gets it to go. Gets called for the foul there. So that's going to be yet another foul on Camden. So that means Thompson will once again head to the free throw line for 2. Seems like that's the ultimate clock stopper here in tonight's game.
Yeah, starting to feel a little bit like the way the Union game felt in stretches, where it was a struggle to play, felt like 10 seconds without a whistle.
Thompson with another opportunity. The entire stadium can hear his frustration with missing yet another free throw off the back iron. It's been the same scenario for like 3-4 different times.
Yeah, free throw shooting has been kind of up and down for this team throughout the year. Paul Chizek has remarked that at times in practice they look like the best free throw shooting team in the country. Sometimes it hasn't translated to games.
3:36 left in the game as Amir Terry over to Elias Schellenberg, the Hungarian native, makes the 3.
Elias Schellenberg on the triple.
Kareem Kelsey, the native out of Newark, New Jersey, graduate from Elizabeth High School. So the former Minuteman goes inside, puts up the bucket. Circus shot no good, but the recovery, his own recovery, is good. So officially at 3 minutes to go in this game, Brookdale all but guaranteed now a victory and a spot now in the Region 19 Championship. Savon Myers with the rebound after that Ethan Wilkins miss. Over to Latrell Thompson, he puts it up and in. And they're nearing 100 once again, Brian.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Would be 6 straight times, and they've got 2.5 minutes to score 5 points. That's usually an easy bet with this group.
Kareem Kelsey saves the ball, another steal. Now Camden back with it. This is Sincere Robinson. Ethan Wilkins going inside, putting it up. And it's going to be an on-the-floor blocking foul on Savon Myers.
Well, the thing about this team is the motor never stops. I mean, they're up by 40 points. It's not like they're just going through the motions, taking time off the clock. No, they're running up and down the floor each trip. And that's just the way Paul Chizek wants them to play, with just giving 100% effort regardless of the time and score.
So Wilkins misses the first. So another update from the other Region 19 semifinal matchup. Currently the Montgomery County Mustangs, the number 2 seed in Region 19, up 75-60 over the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers, who stand at number 3. So most likely the matchup will be Brookdale as the home team, the number 1 seed, the Montgomery County Mustangs as the number 2 seed in Region 19 hoops. The 3-point goal made there by Amir Terry. But at this point, we've got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Kareem Kelsey missing that one. So Brian, the anticipation brewing now for Montgomery and Brookdale again.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun to be here to call it here on Brookdale TV. The only time that the 2 teams will meet, and it comes in the region championships. So, you've got Montgomery.
Exclamation point couldn't be made there by Thompson. We're at 67 seconds left in this game. We got to show our thanks to the entire Brookdale TV crew as Savon Myers with the exclamation point there for Brookdale. Like I said, we got a shout out to our Brookdale TV crew. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. Grateful to all of you, including director Antonio Bejarano. Thank you all so much for all the help. As Brookdale 11 seconds between shot clock, 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Last time Montgomery and Brookdale met was here in Brookdale as a three-point goal made by Bruce Gooding and another steal by the Jersey Blues. In this game is going to be over. 102-61, the Brookdale Jersey Blues triumphant, huge semifinal win over the Camden County Cougars. So Brian Goudsword, we're getting ready for a 2-versus-1 matchup, a rematch between the Montgomery County Mustangs out of Pennsylvania and the Brookdale Jersey Blues. Your comments on that potential, on that, what am I saying, potential, that guaranteed matchup this coming weekend?
Yeah, can't wait for it. I mean, Montgomery, you figure, is a team that's going to at least be able to give Brookdale a run for its money, given that not only they're the #2 team in the region, but also, like Brookdale, nationally ranked. You know, Paul Chizek has talked about the kind of talent that they have on the floor, led by their point guard. So it should be really a tremendous matchup, and hopefully a big crowd out here to see it, and all to see who wins the region and moves on to the Nationals.
So Brookdale with a chance to repeat as Region 19 champions this coming weekend. Stay updated with the Brookdale Athletics website as well as region19.org for more updates in terms of the location and time of the Montgomery-Brookdale matchup this coming weekend. So once again, we thank you for joining us. I'm Dominic Sama. Brian Goudsword has been with me this whole year. We appreciate you all watching here on Brookdale TV, and we say so long from Lincroft, New Jersey. Have a good night.